Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Money Huddle. It's your boy Dre Rich, and we have an Eagles fan over here by the name of Shaq. What's good, Shaq?
Not the fucking Eagles, bro. That's what's not good. I'll tell you that right now. Man, we got ran on like a Sunday buffet after church, buy one, get one, dude. They haven't done that since 1985. Was the last time the Bears were fucking good. It's not. I'm wearing a Cubs thing right now because they're going to make it further in the playoffs than we are. It's bad.
Hey, the Cubs look good. They made some offseason trades, and I like what they're doing. Kind of like my Boston Red Sox. They got Sonny Gray, which is freaking dope. But we have to talk about your Eagles. But we will get to that in a second. We have to get through what happened last week before we get to this week 13 weekend. So just starting it off, our first game last week was Thursday night football. It was the Chiefs. Well, no, actually, this is the Sunday slate. It was Colts plus 3.5 at the Chiefs minus 3.5. This is week 12. You had the Chiefs minus 3. That was a loss. Kelsey touchdown didn't happen. Tyler Warren receiving yards. He barely caught. He got 45. That's enough for you to catch. Game 2. Seahawks at the Titans. I had the Seahawks minus 12.5. Not a good game. Did not win. Charbonnet, though, cash money. Cam Ward, over passing attempts, cash money. I told you, I'm really good with these passing attempts, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to hit. Browns, plus 3.5 at the Raiders, minus 3.5. Shaq aced this game. Everything he thought of hit, and hit even better than he actually did because Browns money line cashed way over the spread. Shaq's prop over 158 passing yards for Shador. He slayed this prop. Like you could have taken this way over. Like you could have laddered. You could have had a ladder.
Took it up to 180, man. You could have made some money.
Could have laddered it. Quinshon Judkins could have laddered it because he had 2. He said, "How many you want?" Because this man Shador has to look good. I'm gonna make him look really good. He did.
What? We're gonna throw him in the Wildcat.
Seriously. Vikings,
crazy.
Packers. I have the Vikings, bro. I'm done believing in McCarthy, bro. I'm done. Never again. The man's not good. This is why they're 11.5 point underdogs this week because they trashed.
Hawkinson, and he's not playing.
Nope. Hawkinson over 2.5 receptions, cash money. McCarthy over 1.5 passing touchdowns, no chance in hell. Didn't even have one. Eagles at Cowboys. Shaq said the Eagles.
Man, we gotta visit this shit again. Fuck.
Yeah, we have to go back over this one before we get to the recent one. Eagles minus 3, not a good bet. AJ Brown touchdown, cash money. Aubrey missed one of his 2 attempts, and that's what lost this bet. Which you listen to Dome is crazy.
Yeah,
and you're one of the best ever. So
trust me, I did not have a good weekend either, guys. Besides the Browns game, I cashed the shit out of that.
We'll get back to another kicker who is supposed to be really good that also missed 2 field goals at home. But we'll get to that later.
Hey, man.
Jaguars.
I'm not even going to make excuses. Fuck them.
Jaguars, minus 3 at Cardinals, plus 3. I had the over 47.5, though, and that was a cash money bet. See, me and Shaq both had games where we just slayed the entire game because I killed the over. Cam Little, easy money. He had 3 because he's really good in the dome. Trey McBride, 79. He had 79 receiving yards, so that's 5 more than what I needed. And then we go to Sunday Night Football. Okay, guys, we cashed on the under 49.5. We wanted to bet Baker versus the Rams. I did. Shaq did not. So we met in the middle, like good friends do, and we chose the over, the under, and it did hit the under barely. but under is under. Shaq had Chase McLaughlin over 1.5 field goals made that did not hit. But Matt
No, because
Stafford,
they sucked ass.
but Stafford over 258.5 cash money. I had Stafford interception. Nope, because he didn't have to. They ran the ball a lot because they just could do whatever they want to. And also, Baker Mayfield was out of the game. And it was Teddy Bridgewater, so it was easy money. Um, Rashad White did not have over 15.5 receiving yards. He only had one catch for 4 yards, so that's not going to work. Monday Night Football was Panthers +7, not Niners -7. We had the Panthers. The Black Puss did not work. They suck. Rico Dowdle, nah, nope. Brock Purdy under 254.5 cash money because they didn't have to. McCaffrey was literally just killing them. McCaffrey just said, "I'm just gonna run until I can't run anymore, so my legs are nubs," and he did.
Yeah.
So Brock Purdy didn't have to throw the ball at all. He was like, "I'm gonna hand the ball off and little dump
That's
off."
because every time he threw the ball, he threw it to a Panther. Like,
That's true. He did throw a lot. He did throw a lot of picks. Because bro,
suck, dude.
J.C. Horn, he's not playing games.
Bad man. Bad man.
He literally is not playing games, and he's better than we thought he was because he was drafted top first round. So
Yeah.
I can't be
He got like
surprised.
4 or 5 picks, dude. He's had
I
like 3
can't.
the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can't be too shocked that he's doing it, but he's doing it later than we actually expected him to do it because they're a better team now. But George Kittle over 4.5 receptions, cash money. Bryce Young over 20.5 completions. He did not. He missed. He only had 18 completions. He's supposed to have 20.5, 21, but he only had 18 because I don't even know why, man. He did not play good at all. They played really bad. Um, and then we have to go into real quickly. Might as well just get over with the Turkey Day, Black Friday games. Just go ahead and get it over with. We had Packers at Lions. Packers +2.5. Lions -2.5. We had the Lions -2.5. That was not a good bet because honestly, Jordan Love kicks the Lions' ass most of the time. Okay, he actually has more wins than losses against the Lions in his career. So
Man.
we were wrong for that. We should have bet the Packers because all of our props were Packer props. We hit Brandon McManus over 1.5 field goals made. That was a loss, but he missed one. He made 1 for 1, 1 for 2. Actually, no, he only got one attempt, so that sucks.
Yeah.
He went 4 on 4th down twice. So
Yeah.
Christian Watson though, 3.5 for catches, cash. Jordan Love over 10.5 rushing yards. Nah,
Didn't
do
have
it.
to.
He had 9, but then he also had the kneeling because he won the game by a lot. And then they were like, "Well, that counts against you. It's going to lose yards when you do that. You lose 1 yard every time." So that happened, and then
That's some bullshit.
it's bull, bro. He had 11, and he kneeled it twice. So there you go, game over.
Yeah.
Romeo
I've
Dobbs
had
over
games. I've had games where I've fantasy games where I've lost because of kneels.
kneels, bro. It does hurt, bro. It hurts.
Fucking bullshit. Like
It which is why people do the longest rush a lot of the times because they want to make sure you get that rush in, and if they lose the yards later, it don't matter because you got the first one. So
right.
um, Romeo Dobbs over 3.5 receptions, cash money. Okay, then we go to the freaking Cowboys Chiefs, bro. We bet the over. Two hungry dogs fighting for a steak. We bet the over. It cashed. Okay, Kareem Hunt over 34.5 rushing yards. He had 58. Cash money. Rasheed Rice touchdown. He said, "How about 2?" Because the Cowboys defense is trash. Um, Javonte Williams though did not have 68 rushing yards. He had like 50 something. That ain't gonna be enough to cash his bet. Then Mahomes under an interception. He did not throw one. I knew he wasn't gonna throw one.
Threw
He
4
did.
touchdowns though.
He did throw 4 touchdowns. He says but he had to. Okay, you're in a dome, prime time spot, Jerry World, Cowboys. We had to go crazy.
Season's over.
They closed the casket on. They closed the damn casket because it's a likelihood that someone out of the AFC is it East if that's the Colts division.
Uh NFC South or AFC South.
AFC
That's the
South.
Colts.
Two of them coming out of there. Okay, Two are coming out.
bro.
It's going to be
My
Colts
dark
and
horse for the
Texans.
AFC right now is the Texans. I'm telling you, that defense wins
You
championships, and
say
they are
that
gnarly, bro.
we'll get to that later, but Patrick Mahomes might not even and the Chiefs might not even get the wild card because there are going to be two teams from other divisions going in.
And they've lost to everybody ahead of them.
So yeah, they're going to be on the couch watching for the first time in a long time. Uh, Bengals,
Last year for Kelsey.
yeah, he's going to retire a loser. Bengals +7 at Ravens -7 over under 51.5. We have the Ravens. We were fooled, okay, because Lamar Jackson is injury prone. He's hurt again.
Yeah, did not
That's
look good.
that's crazy. Like this is his worst year ever. So we'll see what's going on with him. Uh Iavasis over 37.5 receiving yards did not cash. Joe Burrow under 255.5 did not cash because he went 268. Uh Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing TDs. No, they barely scored at all. So no, that did not happen.
It's all
But
Derrick Henry.
likely did have a game, 98 yards. Okay. Isaiah Likely is officially in the fold. We will be betting on him in the future. They finally unlocked him, and he had the most receiving yards of the game for the Ravens. So he's back in the fold. Believe in him. Black Friday. Now we get to the sad day, a very black Friday, where the Eagles tried to go in and win a home game on a Friday. This is all
Man, just to cap off a rough week, because I feel like we had a pretty rough week as far as bets went. NFL was crazy this week. It was underdog week for everybody. It felt like all the underdogs pulled through. Nothing went the way we thought it would.
hey man.
And with the
Hold
Eagles
on.
game to top it off, bro, this is rough. I got a friend at work that's a big Bears fan. There's a lot of smack talking this week, and I hate to admit that they beat us. They whooped us, man.
Badly. Yeah, but I want you to
Not good.
relax on that, giving yourself a hard time. For the last week.
Relax.
We were 78% last week, and then this week we started off pretty bad. So we started off the holiday games were not good. We can finish strong. We finished strong this weekend to make up for the bad week bets because we whiffed on a lot of those picks.
Oh, it's not
But
good.
but I'm not speaking for last weekend, bro. We had a good weekend last weekend, so we gotta chill on that.
Yeah, I guess it's just these Thanksgiving games, man.
They were bad. They were really bad. But continuing that before we get to the new games, we gotta talk about Eagles -7 loss. Very very bad. Ran over, trucked over, Guy.
Bro, like the
Looking like
Houston 500 back in the day was not good. All you can eat buffet after Sunday church, buy one get one, and they were sending in bus loads, man. Them white Baptist church buses you see on the highway, they sent 6 of them bitches through us, bro. They didn't care. It was not good, not good. You got ran over like grandma trying to fucking stop a child from brownies. It was not
like
good, dude.
like
Like,
Guy, bro. He looked like Jerome Bettis out there going
yeah,
through you,
dude. He knocked out Jalen Phillips in the last play of the game. He
bro.
said
Like
he went to pass block him and fucking
running,
rocked his shit.
he ran
Like,
really hard and fast. I mean, I was surprised how fast he was
they
running through
both
you.
had 100 yards apiece. That nobody's done that since the '85 Bears with Walter Payton and somebody else you've never heard of.
That's one of the reasons why I know you guys lost and it's sad, but I'm still gonna wear my Georgia stuff because DeAndre Swift is so freaking good.
It
Whoa.
was a revenge game for him too, because he is a Philadelphia kid.
Yeah, we should have put that in our prop bets. But instead, we had Goddard over 32.5 receiving yards. Not even close. He had one catch.
Yeah, windy
Whoa.
game in Philadelphia. Windy.
Bad. We should have looked at the weather because that was bad.
Yeah,
Take this me. Didn't even touch the field.
which is crazy. Healthy. We're just
Nothing. There's nothing. You get no love. Barkley touchdown? Yeah, you're kidding. No, he did not have that. The Eagles cannot be bet on. Sorry, we cannot be betting Eagles games for a while. I think they're in the doghouse. Uh, Caleb Williams over 18 and a half completions lost because they can run the ball. I did not think they could be able to run the ball. And that he had 17 completions. So I'm blaming the Eagles offense for not scoring points and the defense of the Bears and the Eagles defense, rush defense, for being the reason why this bet did not cash because he was 2 pass completions away from this going over. But it wasn't a game.
He
It wasn't
also
a game.
threw like 53% in this game.
True. He was accurate, but could have been better. He could have definitely been better because most people, you know, I think like the average in the league is like 67%, 62,
Yeah,
64,
but
something like that. So
Caleb is second lowest in the league is among
yeah,
starting quarterbacks.
agreed. But if only it was more of a game for him to pass the ball, he would have had way more than this. So I'm going to go
Yeah,
back to
but
this.
we got ran on like I do just keep on sending the memes in. Ran on like and fill in the fucking blank because it was bad.
Yeah,
Swiss
put it in the comments.
cheese don't matter.
Yeah,
Like,
put on the comments how bad did the Eagles get ran on.
man, we
Pick.
got ran on like Gazelle Bunchkin after Tom Brady, dude.
Oh my gosh. I'm all about that Tom Brady slander, bro, for sure. Uh,
This is not good.
we have to put that behind us. Oh, put that behind you. We are Eagles podcast, okay? But we were looking for
Hey,
this.
season's over if we don't start handing the ball to Tank Bigsby. And if we hang out with Kevin Patullo, Paluzzo, S. McGee, we are not going to win. Bring in
No,
Brian Dayball, man. That's where I'm at.
it's
We're
bad.
at 8-4. We're making the playoffs no matter what. We can afford to make changes at this point because the veteran offense. He played with Jalen Hurts. Bring him in, man. Fuck it. What do we got to lose? Because Patello's losing us games at this point.
Yeah,
Anyways, I don't want to talk about it no more.
we're done talking about
Terrible.
it. On to week 13. Okay, put the past behind us. Get you started with a good game. It's not a good game, but it's the
There's no
Jaguars.
good games. There's no good games on the weekend.
Jaguars -6 at the Titans +6. Over under is 41.5. Your best bet is the over 41.5. Wow, what's going on?
The Jags have been able to throw the ball a lot here lately. They've been able to move the ball, and that's without Brian Thomas, who they do get back this week. Looks like he's going to make a start, but the Washington kid out there, man, he looked good the last couple of games. He's been making catches. He's been making moves after the catch. I really like how they've been moving the ball. ETN's actually quietly had a pretty good year this year. They've been running the ball really well. And I don't feel like the Tennessee has to put up a whole lot of points for this to hit 43, 44. I could see it being 31-13 and getting right there, right at it. So I believe more in the Jags than I do Tennessee. And honestly, Cam Ward, as much as he's been hit this year, he's looked good the last 2 weeks. They've been moving the ball successfully in Tennessee, not winning games, but looking better than they have been all year. So I have confidence in the Jaguars to be able to put up points in this game, and I think Tennessee, the Jags defense isn't good enough to stop Tennessee to make it them not score at least 13, 14 points. So I see this hitting the over, but
So
no more than 48.
you are believing in Trevor Lawrence to do some things. Your first prop is Trevor Lawrence over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's the only way it's going to go over, bro. Is if the Jaguars actually score points.
Oh, yeah. And it's Tennessee. So they have not been good on defense. They just, man, that team just looks bad. They look like a Division II team out there. It looks like in the MSU Bears trying to play out there against last year's last place team every week. It's not good. Cam Ward doesn't have a reliable target out there, so I just feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to have the ball a lot. It's going to be control the offense. I think they score often and early, and the pass game has been really working the last couple weeks with Trevor Lawrence, and they're looking like a playoff team. As crazy as it sounds, the
Yeah,
AFC South, man, this year it looks like they're going to get at least two teams, if not three teams, in with the way the playoff picture is shaping up. So I just
hey,
believe Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars have figured something out with this Washington kid, and I think they'll score, move the ball easily through the air. It's the Titans.
Trevor Lawrence does have good games against the Titans. Usually, he's had two passing touchdowns in the last two meetings against them. Uh, the Titans are really bad everywhere. They're way worse against the pass and the run. So I support this. I support this a lot. Cam Ward over 0.5 interceptions.
The Jags at one point this season led the league in turnovers. They've played some really good teams since then, so the numbers have dropped. They're still top 7 in the league in turnovers, and in interceptions, they're a top 6 team. And it's Cam Ward. He's the most sacked quarterback in the league. They'll get after him, especially if they're up big. They know they can pin their ears back and get after him, making him throw the ball. He's going to throw interceptions. They have no one to throw the ball to, and it's just like I was saying earlier. It's not looking good. And the Jags, they're aggressive on defense. They might give up yards, but they create turnovers, and I think they will with this rookie quarterback for sure.
I agree, man. I think he throws a pick. He's a young man. They put the pressure on him. We'll see. I'm not really sure actually about the pressure rate for the Jags defensive line, but I do think he's going to try. He's going to have to throw the ball because if the Jaguars do put up points, you can't run the ball. So the ball's going to be in the air, in danger. Good luck.
And they can't run the ball at all because it's Tony Pollard. So
Yeah, Tony Pollard. That's not good. But we got
Tajay who?
Tajay Spears, bro.
Yeah, no.
But it's we're back. Cardinals plus 4.5 at the Buccaneers minus 4.5. What do I do here? What do I do here?
You're a sick man.
What do I do? It's the Baconeers, bro. Okay,
Oh
I'm taking
man.
the freaking Baconeers. Okay, I don't care what you say. Okay, I have reasons to believe that he will do his job here because, first of all, 3 game losing streak, not what you want. Okay, had to play really good teams though. We got to take that into account. Okay, just like we belittle people who have easy schedules, the Colts. We have to give props to the
Hey,
guys who play tough.
you know who has the second hardest schedule remaining for the year? The Colts.
Yeah, so we'll see. Dan Dimes, he can do it. I believe in him with all my heart.
We'll get to that game.
Baker Nears, bro. Okay, Baker Nears. Okay, it's gonna be minus 4.5 at home. Okay, this is a perfect time to be the best versions of yourselves. Guess who's coming back? Chris Godwin. Guess who's returning? Bucky Irving. My first prop, Bucky Irving, anytime touchdown. You know why I'm taking that? Yeah. Oh my God, he just came off an injury. He won't get a lot of snaps. That's insane. He actually was healthy last week, and they chose to wait another week. I love when teams do that because they go, okay, we can give him about 15 snaps this week. No, let's hold him out. So we can give him 20 snaps next week. 30 snaps next week. So I think that he's going to be on the field a lot more than you think he is because they actually need him and he's at home and they need to get him going if they want to save their chances of which is actually is a good chance now because the Panthers lost, thankfully. Now Baker still has a chance to win the division. This is a great time for him to do so. Baker Mayfield, of course. If I'm betting on the Baker Nears, bro, I'm betting on Baker, the Baker Near. Uh, Over 229.5 passing yards. Yeah, man, the Cardinals allow way too many passing yards. They allow 240, 230, 238 to opposing quarterbacks. They ain't play a quarterback like Baker. Yes, Baker's probably hurt a little bit. I don't care how hurt you think he is. He doesn't care how hurt you think he is. Okay. Oh, you think Baker Mayfield's hurt?
We do not care.
He does not care. Okay. We're going to throw that dang ball because that's what we can do on this bummy Cardinals team. Let's go, Baker Mayfield. Anything to say?
All
All
right.
right.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say.
All right.
Can
49ers, game 3 for the show. Game 2 for Shaq. It's 49ers minus 4.5 at the Browns plus 4.5, over under 35.5. And I'm glad you didn't say anything to rebuttal my Baker Nears comment because you're taking the Browns again.
Bro, I'll tell you what, I'll take the Browns money line in this game.
Oh my gosh. He's very ballsy, guys.
But I'll
He's
take the
very
four and a
ballsy.
half because it's a smarter bet. But I would take the Browns money line as well. And I'll tell you why. The weather's gonna be bad in this game. Brock Purdy gonna be fucking bad in this game. He's looked terrible, bro. And I'm telling you, that defense, Miles Garrett is hunting ass, bro. He is like a dog with his nose in the air looking for ass. And I'll tell you, the scent this week is straight up gonna be nothing but Brock Purdy. Like he's gonna eat him alive, dude. He's gonna have 2, 3 sacks. He's gonna be hunting. And I'm telling you, in shitty weather, Christian McCaffrey, they ran him into the fucking ground all year, dude. I'm just this game is a trap game. It is a trap game, and the Browns are set up to win this game. And nobody wants Shadur to win more than the NFL. And the NFL will have him win one way or another. Give me the Browns, man. I feel like this is a trap game. This is easy money for the Browns. Four and a
And
half, money line, either or.
and if the Browns are going to win, the man Quinshawn Judkins is going to have a touchdown.
For sure. He is the offense. He is the scorer. They have wildcat packages for him. We're talking about shitty weather in Cleveland, at home. Uh, we got Brock Purdy coming in, who does not look good off that turf toe injury,
Mm-mm.
and he hasn't had the velocity through 3 picks last week, 2 the week before. You're coming against probably the best defense in the entire league at home in shitty weather. And McCaffrey, you ran into the dirt. And receiving is he leads the league in receptions as a running back, and he's gonna, dude. You can throw the ball to him all you want, but I think there's gonna be a lot of Browns back there, and they're gonna control clock because they got a young rookie Shador back there, and Quinshawn Judkins starts and ends in this offense, especially in shitty weather. You saw what happened last time when it was bad weather. 89 yards, 2 touchdowns, and you saw the wild card or the wildcat come out around the goal line. So this to me, I don't know why it's a demon on Prize Picks, but you should jump on it because he will score.
Yeah, I like Stefanski. I think he's a smart coach, dude. I like Kevin Stefanski a lot. He gets the ball in the playmaker's hands one way or the other. I don't care if it's a freaking weird ass wildcat.
Did you hear how he talked about Shador after that game? He's like, "Yeah, Judkins had a great game. Defense was a great game. Shador did all right." Like legit said it like that to the media. It was like Shador did what he had to do. But
What
but like was praising special teams. He's like special teams had great returns. Shador did what he had to do.
I really
And he
do
does
think,
not like that
yeah,
kid.
I
Like, and
think
I get it.
there's something going on here, bro. There's something
He don't
fishy.
like him, man. I saw
There's
him
something
like
I don't know, bro,
I
about
don't
this,
know.
but you also like Christian McCaffrey over 110 total yards. You told me a higher number. It's actually gone down to 110 and a half. So why you like it?
If there's going to be any offense in this game with the bad weather, we're talking slushy, rainy, cold, windy game. From what everything I've looked up, it's gonna and the whole offense to the Niners runs through Christian McCaffrey. It has all year with how beat up their wide receiving core is, and if he can stay healthy, he will be the offense in this game because Purdy, I don't trust him. And in bad weather, even in good weather last week in California, he threw 3 picks. What's he gonna do in a windy,
Mm.
rainy, snowy night? He's gonna
Yeah,
dump it off because he's not gonna want to take shots. And this defense. If you look at the numbers on this defense, every defense besides this one has always had a winning record. They're just missing a quarterback and some offensive weapons. And the Browns would be legit because that defense and Jim Schwartz is nasty.
it's nasty,
So
bro. Really, really
if
bad.
there's going to be any yards from the Niners, it'll be short dump offs with McCaffrey. Kittle should have a night, but we'll see, man. I believe a lot in this Browns defense.
I like this Browns defense a lot too. They are going to win the game for them. I don't think the offense is going to be the reason why they win, but the Niners have looked suspect. They have,
Yeah.
but I think only if you can get the ball through the air. If you can't get the ball through the air, they're going to beat you by 20, like you saw the Panthers, bro. It'll
Yeah.
happen again if you not if you can't because Bryce Young could not get the ball out. He could not get the ball completed. If you aren't going to be able to make completions, it's over for you. So we'll see what happens. I do think that Shador might get some completions in, bro. He's very accurate, actually.
Well, most accurate quarterback coming into this draft, he was like 73% in college.
Yet they still want to hate on the man. It's crazy. But
You can hate his attitude, but you can't hate the record, man.
and the talent, we want to know. So don't talk to him nice. Okay, he's want to know. Saints plus 4.5 at the Dolphins minus 4.5 over under 42.5. This is my second game for this
I
show.
almost took this game. I'm glad you did.
What did you almost take in this game?
I really like that Neil kid that's going to be stepping in for Kamara. I was going to take him over rushing yards because the prop started at like 41.5. So I really like that one. But I was going to
What's your
take,
bet for this game?
I was actually going to take the Saints to plus 4.5. I think it's close.
What?
Yeah, that's
What?
that's what I would have taken.
No, no.
No?
And I do not like. I don't like doing this. Right? I don't like doing this. But it's the Dolphins minus four
Oh,
on this one.
no.
Let's not get crazy. Okay. It opened up at 2.5, went up to 4.5. This is a trap game if you believe the Dolphins are actually bad. Commanders, yes, that was a bad game. They're off a bye week. Remember that. The bye week last week, they were chilling out, resting from that long travel trip. So now they get to beat a Saints team that lost last week, and they were not. Well, they won last week, but they're not good. Okay, they're not a good team. They barely scored 17 points and won that game. Uh, they beat. Who did they beat? They beat the freaking. Oh, they lost to the Falcons, 24-10. Okay, so whatever. They suck. They beat the Panthers, which was pretty wild. But no, I don't believe in this team. They suck. They couldn't beat Kirk Cousins. You know who's better than Kirk Cousins? Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh,
So they're going to kick their
not by
ass.
much.
And here's how in some books it's at 5.5. So I got lucky because DraftKings has it at 4.5. So I'm pretty excited for this one. Devon A. Chan at home, score. Okay. Every game he does not score, he scores that next home game. So like he missed his first home game touchdown, he didn't score. The next home game he scored. Okay. He did not score last week at home. Well, at home in a different country, but he will return home and score a touchdown. So take it, bet it. Tyler Shoe, or like I used to say, Tyler, Tyler Ooh, under 32.5 passing
Tyler,
attempts. You know
who?
why? Tyler
Who?
Who, literally Tyler. I like him under 32.5 passing attempts. I am hot on these passing attempts, guys. Believe me on these passing attempts. I'm really on here. So I'm saying under because he won't have to pass the ball. I believe with Shaq. I agree with Devin Neal. I like Devin Neal. I bet on him a lot in college. For Kansas, he a Jayhawk. He's really good, bro. He is actually a stud. He averaged over 80 yards a game last season. He's insane.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
so
they slept on this kid.
he's good. He's had injuries coming into the draft, so here we go. But I like Tyler Shoot under 32 and a half passing attempts because he won't have to pass the ball very much. It'll be a really sloppy game, probably on both sides, but the Dolphins should win by a touchdown. Game 5 for the show, game 3 for Shaq. Oh, also, let me go back before we get to the Danny Dime slander. Okay, I'm not ready for it right now.
Oh, it's
But
coming, bro. You know it is.
it's coming. Let me get mine off first, bro. Okay, the Dolphins. Guess what? This is why I did not like that you said that you wanted the Saints plus 4.5 because Bradley Chubb, Matthew Judon, Jordan Brooks, Ashton
all,
Davis, Jack Jones, Minka Fitzpatrick. They're
all
all
coming
healthy.
back.
All
All right.
healthy. What, like
I leaned
Darren Waller,
between.
the rapper.
I think the over is going to be better in this game, honestly. But I lean between the Saints taking
Well,
4.5 because they show up in weird spots, man.
Melifonwu did not play last week. He's back. Safety. Good safety. Okay.
I'm glad
Brandon
you took
Jones,
this
D
game
lineman.
because I was like,
Bro, Razul Douglas did not play last week. He's back. So they have this is the healthiest they've ever been all season. I'm taking them now before they get hurt again, and we can't take them anymore. Okay. So game 5, I'm ready for the slander now. Texans plus 3.5 at the Colts minus 3.5 over under 44.5. Your best bet is the Texans money line.
oh yeah.
Hurts my
Let me
soul.
tell you why. CJ Stroud's coming back. This Texans defense is number 2 behind the Browns as far as overall defense in the league in the last 5 games. They have been insane. They're getting pressure on the quarterback. And Danny Dimes report this weekend coming out of these games fractured fibula. He's going to play through it. What? Come
Why is
on,
he?
dude.
He's okay. Daniel Dimes looked decent in practice. They said
He looked decent in practice. What is
yeah,
decent? Look,
he can throw the
the
ball.
fibula is a non-weight bearing pain. All it takes
He
is
can throw the ball.
a bad sack. And this Texans defense with DeMeco Ryans, dude, is going to be hunting after him. That's headline news, dude. I guarantee you somebody's going to be going for that leg. On this defense, dude, this is
Probably.
set up for the
Okay.
Texans in this game, man. And the Colts have the second hardest remaining schedule left. They got to play the Texans. I think they play. Show me the rest of their schedule. What we got here? So they're gonna lose to the
Bro,
Texans.
they're not gonna lose to the Texans, bro. Okay, let's not get crazy. We don't know what's gonna happen in this game. It's still General Mills, right?
No, it's CJ Stroud. He's back.
Oh, uh, they have to play. They gotta play the Jaguars after this, the Seahawks, the
That's a
Niners,
loss.
the Jags again.
Could be a loss.
Jags again. 2 Jag wins, probably.
So let's say they got 3 wins from here. They go 11-6.
And they lose to the Texans again.
Oh yeah.
Well, there'll be a wild card then. Because they're still gonna make the playoffs, bro. Regardless. You can't stop it.
Man,
You can't
I'm
stop it.
telling you, the Texans at least have this game. And you know who doesn't have a chance in hell at the playoffs? Them Chiefs, boy.
The casket was closed. That's for sure. The Cowboys closed the casket and they're riding off in the sunset. But your first prop for this Texans slanderous game is my boy, Daniel Dimes, Daniel Jones.
You want to know why? Yeah, you want to know why? He's gonna be using that bum ass broken leg because he's stupid. He's gonna have pressure coming out of his wazoo in this game when he's not handing the ball off to when the Texans get you in situations where they know you have to pass. That is the nightmare scenario for any quarterback in the league right now. They have two really good edge rushers, and they've got really good linebackers as far as pressure and coverage. So if they put Danny Dimes, if they can stop Jonathan Taylor and they force Daniel Dimes to try to throw the ball, and with the amount of pressure that they get, his dumb ass with a broken leg will be running. I know he will. Or he'll be trying to make plays. Either way, the pressure is going to be there. That's one thing I can guarantee. So I feel like Daniel Dimes will have to run out if they want to win this game, which it'll be a big game. If they lose this game, the division gets crazy, gets real
It's
crazy real
really crazy.
quick. So
Mm-hmm.
this is
Mm-hmm.
all or nothing, dude. You're playing with a broken fibula mainly because Anthony Richardson broke his orbital bone being a jackass somehow with a rubber band.
Oh my gosh.
So he's like, man, my leg's broke, but I'm gonna go out there and do it. He's gonna Joe Theismann his way through this game, bro.
And Joe's been won some games. Okay. But CJ Stroud is your part number two under 34.5 passing attempts.
I don't see him having to throw. This is going to be a possession game. I didn't say it's going to be high scoring. I wanted to take the under in this game. I feel like the Texans defense is going to represent. I feel like they're really gonna bring the pressure. If they know if they can stop the run and make the game go through Daniel Dimes, they've got a chance. And with CJ Stroud, if you see him coming back from the concussion, he's missed 2.5, 3 games. I think he's missed 3 games now. Um, they're going to want to get him in slowly. I don't see them making him throw the ball 35 times in this game. Coming off concussion protocol, tight division game. It's going to be about possessions, and I feel like Woody Marks has had really good games the last couple of weeks. He's slowly turned to the lead back. They've kind of put Chubb in the secondary role as the vet. He started the year as the guy because he was the vet, getting the ball at least 50% of the time. But Woody Marks has really stepped up the last 3 weeks, and I feel like they're going to utilize this run game to control the clock because this is a big game for the Texans. Out on the win streak they've been on and the way their defense has been playing. Defense does win championships, and this will be about possession and time of the clock. So I feel like CJ won't have to throw as much here. Plus, both defenses' secondaries are really good. If you look down the matchup, uh, the Texans have a good receiving core, but their offensive line is very questionable here, and I don't trust the rush to not get there. And the Colts, after getting Sauce Gardner, secondary is really locked up. So don't think they're going to want to run the ball or throw the ball as much as they're going to want to try to control the clock and run it with Woody Marks, who's been stepping it up.
And William Marks has been stepping up very much. I don't know how good the Colts rush defense is, but he should have opportunities here in this game, especially if they're in the league, which we don't know what's going to happen. Okay. I'm not going to say that they're going to be down or losing at all. I think that Daniel Jones wins the game, guys. Okay.
They've lost 2 straight.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But game six for the show, game three for me Raiders plus 9.5 at the Chargers minus 9.5. Over under 40.5. My best bet is the over 40.5. The Chargers don't play very good defense at home. They do play really good defense on the road. Very good defense. I'm not sure why this happens. They just travel very well. They don't really play well at home. But either way, Chargers are going to do most of the heavy lifting of this game. They probably might score 30 points because the Raiders are trash. And Justin Herbert loves throwing the ball at home. He has more passing attempts at home than on the road. Over 1.5 pass touchdowns, book it. Okay. This Raiders defense is the one of the worst teams against the pass. We saw that multiple times, multiple games. We've seen it. They suck. And They allow the most fantasy points to the quarterback, the third most. So Justin Herbert's gonna have a good day. 1.5 pass touchdowns, book it. And what happens when you have 1.5 pass touchdowns? You have Lab McConkey, Georgia dog. You understand? Okay. Longest reception, over 20.5 against a Raiders team that allows the top five most receiving yards to the to the receiver. What do you want me to do? This man can take a 10-yard catch, 20 more yards. He's a possession guy, but he can definitely have yards at the catch. He gets the quick slants. The quick slants, bro, are already 5 to 8 yards. Take it 12 more. Take it
You're
13,
not
15.
wrong.
So I like him to have a
He's got
20-yard catch.
he's got that Wes Welker gene to him.
Seriously, he might get a 15-yard catch and run it 10 more yards. We cash. Game over. It could happen in the first quarter because this Raiders team is trash. So, Labaconki, make me some more money, brother. And I have you in fantasy, so please help me out. I need to win. Sunday Night Football. We don't have any props for this game. At least Shaq didn't send me any.
Yeah,
So
this is, man. I'm not
so
gonna
we're gonna
lie
have
to
to do it
y'all.
on the
These
fly.
games are ugly as hell.
We're gonna do it on the fly. It's Broncos minus 5.5. At the Commanders plus 5.5. Over unders 43.5. What is our consensus bet for this game? You're a Broncos guy. You are a Broncos believer. You have
Man,
them
I'm gonna
future.
take the Broncos. I'm gonna take the Broncos minus 5.5 all day in this game.
Do we not know what's going to happen though with this Commanders team? Who's
What, are
playing?
they gonna play down to their competition?
No, I mean like, is Jaden Daniels back?
Well, Terry McLaurin's back.
Let's see, man. I'm looking at the injuries right now. Yeah, he's out. It's freaking Mariota. So
This is an ugly game, man. Even the Monday
Mariota,
night game. These are just an ugly slate. They literally loaded the front schedule of this week. Like, we gotta sell on the
I
holiday
do not.
because the weekend not so good.
This game highly sucks. Highly is trash.
Bro, when they were advertising the weekend games through the Thursday game, they were leading off with the Rams and the Panthers because that's literally the best game this weekend. That is bad.
That's bad. Okay, this is not bad. This is not good. It's not good football to watch. But you have to bet
No.
on something because we want to win money. Okay, which is why you really need to listen to the experts, me and Shaq. Whenever there's a game like this that you don't know who plays for any team, like we do, luckily for you, but a lot of y'all be like, who the hell is Jeremy Lane? Who's Ben
Yeah.
Sinnott? Who like who's
It's
freaking losing?
oh wow.
Yeah, like really, bro. Like let's get real here. This is the time we
He's a
have to.
talented tight end though, man. He's just I've been waiting for Zach Ertz to leave, retire. Because Ben Sitton is he's really good. Like
Clearly. Oh, who's Tyler Batty? You know who Tyler Batty is?
come on, man.
So it's like, yeah, like we have to. You have to listen to us sometimes just to know who even has a chance here. Because the guys you think you know don't play for this team anymore, guys. Okay, people think that Marshawn, that freaking, that who's the last quarterback that played for them? Not the he was bad. The old Patriot Stidham, yeah, Stidham. People thought that Jared
Oh,
Stidham played for them.
oh
I'm
man.
like, dude, no,
Yeah.
it's Bill Gates,
Jared
bro.
Stidham. Jared
Jared
Stidham.
Stidham was crazy. But yes, I want to talk to you about this game before we pick a consensus bet because I am not a Broncos truther like you, but let's
Let
just
me
look
ask
at
you, is PS2 playing in this game?
good question. PS2 is full participant in practice.
I'm telling you, Broncos minus 5.5, dude.
Ooh, uh, So is Alex Singleton. He's back too. Full practice. Whoa.
And Mariota has been terrible. McLaurin, they're gonna bring him back off a hamstring. He's literally not been able to stay on the field with all year.
Jo- Jonah Ellis. He's back. Interesting. Yep. I
Yeah.
think you sold me. Easily sold me with that. We're gonna go with Broncos -5.5. That's our consensus bet for this game. Uh, fully on board with this. Uh, there's just too many question marks on this team for the Commanders. Yes, they almost beat the freaking. And they also
I
are off a bye
I
week.
will tell you this: if we're doing props, I want Chris Rodriguez rushing yards, whatever it's at. I'm sure it's like
Hmm.
46 and a half.
Let's make sure because we're doing all this on the fly. Okay.
This is just
Let's
this is just a guess. It's just a guess, but I'm telling you, Chris Rodriguez looked good last week. He's gonna
the
be
over,
good.
the over under 41.5.
Oh man, yeah. Give me the over on Chris Rodriguez rushing yards
All
in this
right.
game, because they're not gonna be able to throw. You just heard the entire secondary is back for the Broncos, and they've been pretty fucking good without him. Like, and the Commanders, the Commies have been terrible all year. Doesn't matter if they got a full roster out there or not. So I really like that. Chris Rodriguez was the hot hand last week. McCroskey Merritt, he got like 6 touches. Fucked us on some bets, man. It's been some rough week. I can't wait for the spread. I'm ready to give you guys some good bets when the spread's coming out. I will
Yeah.
not bet the Monday night game because that's a trap game. We're gonna start it off with the Thursday night game. Get it going right, guys. So
Nah,
we'll
man.
get
We're
you
gonna
there.
bet the Monday night game, man.
Oh no. I just mean as far as like me sending some solo videos out there. Because
For sure.
I am betting that game. We're gonna start off the week 14 slate for you guys. Because that I'll tell you right now, that Monday night game is a trap game. They want you to spend all your free money they're gonna give you on that game. Don't do it.
Okay, and for those who don't know what the Monday night game is, the Monday night game is uh freaking
Patriots Giants.
Patriots Giants,
And
bro. And
Jackson Dart is
Patriots,
coming back.
and that's gonna be a scary game. So they want you to bet the 7.5 with the Patriots. They want you to.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm a Jets fan. I am biased, but don't do it. Okay.
No, Jackson Dart's gonna come back, dude. They're gonna cover that 7.5.
Yes. Let's go to my first prop as Shaq is thinking about his next prop. I'm going to take the guy who usually scores touchdowns whenever the Broncos do good. Okay, and that's R.J. Harvey, bro. R.J.
That's our
Harvey,
guy.
touchdown, bro. That's our guy. We need to get jerseys, bro. We need to get jerseys of R.J. Harvey for below, and then we can
You
just
don't
wear it.
catch me dead in no fucking Broncos jersey, bro. You
We're
better
not
give
gonna
me his
wear it.
college jersey.
Hey, we're not gonna wear it, but we're just gonna have the people who watch the show have to know there are some guys we just like. We like RJ
This
Harvey.
is
He's one
true.
of our guys. Okay.
This is true.
Yeah. Um, who else do we like? There's another guy we like too. We like Sean Tucker. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
been on Sean Tucker props this year.
there is another
Who
person.
else is going to be man of the year? We like kicker props. We need to get some kicker jerseys. We need a Dicker the kicker, man, and we
I
need
like it. Yeah. Cam Little.
who else we been? Cam Little, yeah, dude. Fairbairn. Anybody want to donate some shitty kicker jerseys? We'll take them.
We'll take him. But we have some guys that me and you both agree on a lot, and RJ Harvey is one of them. So we're going to continue the train and have his rushing touchdown or receiving touchdown. He can do both because he does both. He's good everywhere. He's a gadget guy.
No, man, and with Dobbins out for the year, RJ Harvey has been taking over the role really well. So yeah, RJ all day, touchdown, receptions, whatever his rushing yards is. I'd take most of it because this Washington team is terrible. And
They're really
speaking of
bad.
which, I'll give you my second prop if this isn't your prop. I'm taking Mariota interception all day. Give me at
Mariota.
least one.
Well, so wait, why do you think he's gonna throw an interception, bro? He barely threw one last time.
That don't matter, dude. This defense is healthy. Their secondary is elite. If they're all coming back, you got PS2 out there. McLaurin's coming back injured. You got to beat up Zach Ertz. The only game you had last week watching that game was Chris Rodriguez. He was making plays in the run game and the pass game. If the Broncos get up, they make him throw the ball. I don't trust Mariota, and dude, the defense with Benito back there for
Mhm.
the Broncos getting pressure, and the secondary is too much for this team, and I feel like he's gonna make mistakes. Like who did they play last week? Was it the
Man,
Dolphins?
they played the Dolphins in Madrid.
Yeah, yeah. This is not the Dolphins secondary.
No, even
Tufunga is
though
gonna
the
be waiting to
Dolphins,
light someone up, dude.
it's gonna be really bad for him. But I'm still gonna take for my second prop and last prop for this game, Mariota over 29.5 passing attempts. Like I said last time, can you make big plays on the Broncos? Hell to the no. Okay, you have to dig and dunk, which means there's more attempts to get up the field. And will they be down in this game? Yes, they'll be down in this game. Okay, they have to throw the ball. They can't run the ball. They luckily,
Absolutely, they will be.
like Christian Rodriguez, will get his first before it gets out of hand, and then it'll be out of hand. And so, yes, Mariota over 20.5 passing attempts. Book it. And that is our bets for this week. And we will go and cover the Monday night game on Monday morning, Monday afternoon before the game, just because we were not prepared.
Anytime you want Monday, I'm actually off, so we can cover it early. We can get that out about noon if you want. Whenever is free for you guys.
I would like to
I'm
do
good.
it earlier, like to get done earlier for sure, so we can get the people their props. Um, but yes, we will get to you guys on Monday to give y'all that Monday night game that you should not use your free money that is given to you from the 1st of December from the DraftKings sportsbooks. Do not do it. Okay.
No, you got a solid week to use that free $300 they give you, which means all the way up to next Monday. So listen to our podcast. Listen to the shorts I'm gonna give you guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been studying up. I'm ready for this. I'm gonna make that $300 my early tax return, guys. That's where I'm
Yes.
going. I like to make their money, my money, and then some. And it's good when it works.
I agree. I think it will be a much more fun time for us on the show when we could actually bet on the spreads, even though I've been betting on the spreads sometimes still too. Anyways, but
I gave up a
yeah,
couple weeks ago. Was trying to get clean, man.
try to get clean. I feel you, and I respect that, bro. But we have to go over these bets, and I want you to tell me what are your favorite bets of mine, so we can give them this Price Picks parlay before we get out of here. Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
all right.
All right, man. Week 13 weekend. We're starting off with the Jaguars -6 at the Titans +6. Over under 41.5. Shaq's taking that over 41.5. High scoring game. Two crappy teams. What can happen? Anything. Trevor Lawrence over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He better, because if not, he's really garbage. Okay. You saw what happened with Sam Darnold did. He lit them up. So Lawrence will do the same thing. And it's also a divisional game where he needs to win in order to try to get in the playoffs. So yeah, go with that. Cam Ward over 0.5 interceptions, bro. It's gonna happen. He's young. He's gonna be down, passing the ball. Windy weather. In Tennessee, it's cold out there actually this weekend. It might snow. Interception for sure. Uh, Cardinals +4.5 at the Buccaneers -4.5 over under 45.5. Buccaneers, man, the Baconeers -4.5. Shaq does not agree. I do not care. Shaq, You think that I care that you hating on Baker Mayfield?
We do not care.
I don't care. I'm about to give me a Baconeers jersey. I'm gonna give me a Baconeers hoodie. I'm gonna support Baker Mayfield as much as I can. Okay. Prop number one, Bucky Irving.
That's good.
What,
Be my
man?
guest, bro. Be my guest, bro. Be my guest. You
Hey,
go and get that bacon
don't.
ears stuff. I just, man, I don't know about that AC joint. I know it's not his non-throwing arm, but you threw that. Okay, did you see the play that he threw that shoulder out on?
Yeah, it was bad.
He tried to throw that ball so goddamn far. He threw out his non-throwing arm. Like nobody hit him. He fell on his own. He fell like a man that had a heart attack trying to get on the bus, bro. He said, "Oh." I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he was
I don't
hurt.
know,
Okay,
man.
but
He ate the turf hard, like somebody tackled him from behind. Not a soul touched him.
he has weapons. Okay, he has weapons coming back. That he doesn't have to extend that arm like that. He doesn't have to throw the ball that far velocity. Whenever you have a short route guy like Chris Godwin coming back, you have Bucky Irvin. You can hand the ball off to, and Sean Tucker has been woken up. So Bucky Irving, touchdown anytime, book it. He has to score in order for them to win this game because I don't feel like they can win the ball. They can win this game through the air the entire game. The Cardinals can be ran on. You should run on them. Uh, Baker Mayfield, over 229 passing yards. He's going to still do it because he throws the ball too many times a game. Hurt or not hurt, he will throw the ball far. At home, he throws the ball over 229 a lot. Okay. He's a 250, 280 guy at home. So I like it. I'm all about that. You have anything to say?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I think. With Bucky Irving coming back and the AC joint, I think Sean Tucker is still pretty involved in this team, and Rashad White takes a backseat. And I think I think Sean Tucker gets at least 10 touches in this game, and I think they make it about the running game to try to keep the ball out of Baker's hands. So I don't know, man. I'm not saying they can't pass on this. I just the AC joint worries me, but I do believe Sean Tucker will have at least 10 opportunities in this game, whether it's passing or running the ball, because he's earned that spot. And they're going to slowly bring Bucky back. But I like your anytime touchdown. I think they want to get him going, so I agree with that.
And that's all you agree with? Is that the one you want to pick for your prospects parlay?
We'll see what else we got this game,
Oh
man.
my gosh, you don't believe in it that much.
Nah, I don't. I don't believe in this Buccaneers this week, man. They're just so beat up, dude.
All right, man. We'll
I'm not
keep going.
scratching. I'm not scratching at the scabs.
We'll keep going and see what you like later. All right. But game 3, 49ers minus 4.5 at the Browns plus 4.5, over under 35.5. He's taking the Browns plus 4.5. I am not as brave as Shaq is. He is a true Shador fan. Shador Sack, Shaq Shador, whatever you want to call him. This is his guy. Okay, this is one of his guys. Kind of like I like Daniel Dimes. I'm a Daniel Dimes guy. He is a Shador Sanders guy. Okay, so we got to, let him like who he likes, even though he does not let me like who I like. But Quinshawn Judkins, anytime touchdown. If this happens, this happens. Okay, it's correlation. Told you we have to have correlation of our picks. If this happens, this gonna happen. Okay. Uh, and then part number 2, Christian McCaffrey over 110.5 total yards. It's gonna happen too because he's just a maniac. He just does whatever he can to get up the field, and they use him too much. Honestly, I guess his ACL is just new. His ACL's never been broken before, so because he's playing really well as a healthy man. Wherever he went to, wherever surgery he got out there in over in the Caucasus Mountains, it worked. Okay, it worked. So, uh, game four for the show. Game two for me. Saints +4.5. At the Dolphins -4.5. Over unders 42.5. I'm taking the Dolphins -4.5. It's 5.5 on some books. But I'm taking 4.5. That's why I got it for on DraftKings, which I'll be using that whenever we branch off into the legal betting of Missouri. I'm going to DraftKings. Okay. Price picks, you can suck it. Okay. Peace. Uh, Devon Achan, touchdown. You know why? Similar to the Quinshon Judkins in the Browns game. If this happens, guess what's going to happen? This is going to happen, bro. So take it.
That's the one. I like that one.
That's the one he
That's
wants.
the one.
That's the one he wants, guys. Guess what?
Devon Achan at home, man. It's like a
At
gimme.
home. At home, after not scoring in the last game, he's going to score now. So
Yeah,
we'll be
dude.
taking that one.
It's a gimme.
Tyler Shoe. Okay. Tyler Shoe. Tyler.
Who?
All those
Tyler
guys.
Pugh.
Yeah. Under. I'm only taking unders for Tyler Pugh. Ew. Shoe. Okay. Under. We don't take overs with Tyler Shoe, bro. Okay. We don't take overs. We do unders only. Okay. 32.5 passing attempts. He ain't gonna need to because first of all, he might even get knocked out of the game or benched. He's that bad. This is probably a benching possible. Or game gets out of hand, way too out of hand. Sit him. Just sit him in the third quarter. Fourth quarter starts, sit him. He sucks. Okay. Put in whoever else you want to see. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill at quarterback. Imagine. Taysom Hill. Back to where it all began. Back to where it all began.
Fuck no. 37-year-old fucking Taysom ass Hill out there. That's fucking terrible, bro. Hell no. It's
Hey,
like
if it
go on,
happens,
Spencer Rattler. Go Rattler. Fucking that goddamn
Pokemon Rattler, but we hoping that if Tyler Shoe gets hurt, benched, then this is going to for sure go under, guaranteed. But I do think he just doesn't have to do it because he's running the ball a lot. I like Devin Neal. I think he's going to be able to get a lot of carries in this game, and that keeps the ball out of harm's way because Tyler Shoe can't pass the ball. But game 5 for the show, game 3 for Shaq is Texans +3.5 at the Colts -3.5. Mr. Dime. But Shaq says, hell no, man, they're about to lose. Texans money line is Shaq's best bet. Part number 1 is Daniel Jones, my boy. Over 9.5 rushing yards. Okay. Part number 2 is CJ Stroud, under 34.5 passing attempts. There's going to be a lot of times where he can just hand the ball off to Rudy Marks. Okay. He's going to do his thing. And I think he might have a chance because it's pretty hard to pass now on this Colts team because the Colts have revamped uh, their corners. Tavares Ward, really good. Sauce Gardner, really good. Maybe you run the ball a little more. Maybe. So, yes, give me that. I agree with that one for sure. That's probably my second best pick for you. Is that one. But Raiders +9.5 at the Chargers -9.5. Game 6 for the show. Game 3 for me. I'm taking the over 40.5. Yes, it's low because these teams are not good. But I think this goes over because the Chargers will give up points at home. They aren't that good at home. They are offensively superior at home, but I think usually the away team scores first on the Chargers at home. So, and that makes it a game because it opens up everything for the Chargers to unleash, and they will unleash because Herbert will have over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He throws the ball out at home. Throws the ball a lot. Red zone a lot. I like Gadsden. One of my touchdown props for this game is Gadsden, the tight end, Shaq's guy. Shaq's guy, and he's now my guy. So now it's one of our 3 guys that we like in the show. Okay.
man, we like them tight ends, bro. We really do. We like them
Yeah.
tight ends. Ariana
Yeah.
Gatson.
Ariana Gadsden, bro. Ariana Gadsden, bro. Or Oronde Gadsden. if that's his real name. He's gonna have a good day. Okay, I think he's gonna torch this freaking Raiders team. But a touchdown for him, and maybe even a touchdown for Loud McConkey, Georgia dog, Georgia dog. Okay, longest reception over 20 and a half yards, bro. That's his longest reception. Are you freaking joking me, dude? He torches people. He goes crazy.
I was gonna tell you. Give me the Herbert 2 touchdowns. That's my other favorite bet from yours.
Dang man, you
I
want
like
Herbert?
Lad. Lad could definitely do this, but I just feel like Herbert's safer, and I'm trying to make some guys some money here. So
I feel that, man. I feel that. I'm not gonna hate on that, but I do think both will hit, obviously. But we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Uh, McConkey over 20 and a half receiving yards. I mean, over 20 and a half longest reception. I really do believe that he has a really big catch in this game, maybe even two. And I'm telling you, man, there's so many plays where he's caught the ball on a slant and gone right upfield, bro. Like it's insane. The slant catches are insane, and the Raiders cannot guard anything. Yes, they have Diablo out there at safety. He's pretty good at coming downhill, which means that the middle of the field is open until he comes downhill. He's playing deep. He's not playing shallow. He's playing deep. He wants to prevent any deep passes because the corners are so trash. He has to be a help to any corner that goes deep. So they're gonna send freaking Quentin Johnson on a deep route, which he's very capable. Okay, him on a deep route. Diablo has to go help that corner. Slants open, middle of the field open. Gadsden or Arane open. So yes, I do like that a lot as well. I think he has a good game. McConkey, easy money. Sunday night football. Broncos minus 5.5 at the Commanders plus 5.5. Over under 43.5. We're going with the Broncos minus 5.5. Okay. It's Marcus Mariota, bro. He's retired. He looks really bad. He did slay the Dolphins, but then threw a pick at the end of the game in overtime. So he can be had. And Shaq does think he will be had. But first is Chris Rodriguez, over 41.5 rushing yards. It's high for a reason because they know he can do this. Okay, they should him. He had one start as a running back. He had one running back start last 2 weeks ago in Madrid. He went off. So now the books know he's capable of doing a lot. So this 41.5 looks scary. Not that scary. Take it over.
he outsnapped all other running backs. He had 72% of the snaps in Madrid. Krosky Merritt had 6 touches in that game, the whole game. And Chris Rodriguez had, I want to say he had at least 18 carries in that game and was involved in the receiving game. So he's going to be the number one back going into this game for sure.
It's a guarantee. I think he has a really good game. Um, it's just a book it. I'm booking that for sure. Marcus Mariota though, it's his prop number two over 0.5 interceptions. Yes, I do think an INT is on the plate for this man. I don't know what's he has to retire to this year, right? Like he has to get the hell out of here. Okay.
Hey man, you would say the same thing about Carson Wentz, so you would hope so. Hey man, you know what the difference is? Marcus Mariota made it to an AFC Championship game.
True that he did. He did. So it is.
Only reason he's got a job, bro.
Yeah, and he won a Heisman, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Won a Heisman. You can't hate on a Heisman winner. Okay, so I'm taking that. I like that bet. I'm not gonna bet it because who knows what happens in this game? He might get hurt, benched, something because he's not that good. But who knows? My prop for this game is RJ Harvey touchdown. That's our guy. Okay, friend of the show. So I like RJ Harvey. Uh, Marcus Mariota over 29.5 passing attempts because you can't not throw the ball deep. You can't run the ball. You'll be down. So ding and dunk. Ding and dunk your ass up the field. And don't throw a pick. He's gonna probably be scared to throw a pick because of how it ended last week or 2 weeks ago. It ended on his last drive of the game was an interception. I think he's gonna be trying to be more careful with the ball. Short things, 29 and a half passing attempts. Let's go. Okay. And that is our bets for this week. Let's get into, before we leave, our price picks parlay. This price picks parlay is a $20 bet will win $180. Shaq's first prop that I like of his for the week is Daniel Jones over 9.5 rushing yards. Of course, I'm gonna like the Daniel Jones prop that goes over because Shaq, I'm surprised he even gave him an over bet. Yes, it's for the wrong reasons. Okay, for the wrong reasons. He does think it's because he's gonna get his ass kicked that he has to run the ball, but
So let's be real here. So when the Texans do win this game, would you gonna what how confident you gonna feel in Daniel Dimes after that?
still confident. Yeah, still.
You think he's gonna win an AFC championship? You think he'll make it to the AFC championship game?
Bro, why would I be scared of Daniel Jones, bro? Okay, listen though, listen up, listen. Yeah. Okay, Daniel Jones, he is 8-3 this season. 8-3. Your Texans still have 2 more losses, bro. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves because between now and the next time they play the Texans, if they lose this game, you could be right. You might be right. The Texans might beat their ass. Okay, because he's hurt. There's some situations going on with injuries. Is Travarius Ward concussed again? Because he missed like freaking 3 games with a concussion last time. Maybe he's concussed again. He got hit really hard last game. I don't know. But that happens, right? It does not matter. You know why? Because the Texans, they have to play tough teams too before they play the Colts again. You know who they play before they play the Colts again? The Chiefs. Yes, the Chiefs are not winning the playoffs, but they're going to ruin someone else's chances. Okay, they got to play the Chiefs. Okay, the Cardinals, not good. Raiders, not good. The Chargers, pretty decent. Could beat them. Yes, bro. Yes.
No. Look, bro. Here we go. The Chiefs lost their starting left guard in that game this weekend. They're already missing their rookie right tackle, and their tackles were ass. And you're telling me that the Texans can't get pressure on Mahomes? I think they could win that game. And then you told me they're playing the Raiders? That's an ass whooping. And then they're playing the Cardinals? Come on, man. That's
You you are Chiefs hater, so we're not going to take that into account. It's a prime time game at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. on the 7th of December in Arrowhead. Yeah, bro, you're being way too crazy right now. You definitely need to relax.
We'll see. We'll see, man. I'm telling you, I have faith. Let's get through this Colts game where they beat Daniel Jones, and then we'll see how they play against the Chiefs. Because I'm telling you, the offensive line for the Chiefs is beat up, man, and this Texas defense is relentless. Where's that drop at? Relentless.
We will see. Okay, but if they lose this game, I'm not worried yet. Okay, if they lose to the Jaguars, I'm worried. Okay, but anyways, Daniel Jones, Daniel Dimes, over 9.5 rushing yards. I like it a lot. Trevor Lawrence, over 1.5 pass touchdowns. I like this bet a lot. And they're both from the same division, different games, but Shaq's onto something. So I like both these bets. I'm probably gonna parlay these two by themselves, just to like have it by themselves too. But then his favorite bets of mine are Devon A. Chan touchdown, because if they win, this happens at home. Duh. Uh, my second bet that he likes is Justin Herbert over 1.5 passing touchdowns, because if he wins, if he's playing the Raiders, period. If anyone's playing the Raiders, bro, 2 touchdowns passing. Just go ahead and book it, bro. Just book it. Just go ahead and book it. This is
I'll tell you another thing about the Chargers that you were talking about with that Texans schedule. The Chargers are destroyed on the offensive line, bro. Destroyed. Now, I'm not saying CJ Stroud's going to go for MVP candidate of the year or nothing, but that defense is going to win them games. Like, I'm telling you,
okay.
they could sneak into the AFC Championship game with the defense alone.
I'm just telling you, it's hard to play at the Chiefs in prime time. It's
You're not
hard to play,
wrong.
and it's hard to
You're not
play.
wrong.
It's hard to play at the Chargers as well.
I'm just saying, both those offensive lines are so beat up, and their defensive blitz schemes are so strong. D'Amico Ryan's, man, I'm looking forward to him because if they can win this game this weekend, those games mean a hell of a lot more, and it's going to be fun to watch them get after it.
The Chargers have only lost to Daniel Jones and uh, Jaden Daniels at home this season.
They could lose. You could tack CJ Stroud on there too.
He's not that good. He's not better than those two quarterbacks. You think Stroud's better than Daniel Jones?
Yes. I think Daniel Jones has a better offensive line. Are you kidding me?
We'll just have to see. Okay, we'll have to see. But that is our Prize Picks parlay. $20 wins $180. Uh, that's our best for the show, guys. We will be back again on Monday early because Shaq's off work and I can be off work whenever I want to. And we were going to do that. Hey, the boss, I am. So we can be here early, get this game out for Monday, which is a crappy game. Do not bet that game. Bet some NBA, okay? You can also watch the other show under the Money Huddle banner, Double Dribble with Kobe. We're giving out NBA game picks. Use your money that you're going to get for free on the 1st of December on that. We've been cashing basketball. We've been cashing on basketball. We have games tonight on Friday. Check it out. But do not bet this money on the game. It's a trap. Props are all game. Hey, props are all game. I might put some props out, but I'm not putting big money on this game.
With the props, with the books, props are a lot better market on the books than they are on these pick six prize picks. Like I'm telling you, once the books hit the states for the most part, these only parlay pick six pick prize picks, they're gonna go by the wayside because there's way better odds, way better props. Things you wish you could take will be on the books. So I'm telling you guys, this is save your money. Do not bet on this Monday night game. Listen to us when we hit the Thursday night games, when we hit the weekend spread and the Monday spread. We're gonna divulge. We're gonna give you the matchups. We're gonna give it to you straight. And I feel like we might just cover all these games the first week, you and me, as far as spreads go. We'll give you a prop for each one of them.
I think that's our new format. Once it goes legal next Friday, we're going to be giving you the entire slate of the weekend games, all the bets, the main bets, over unders and total sides. Okay, we'll give you one prop. Do with it what you will. Okay, don't use it. We don't care because the sides are illegal now, so you can do what you want. So, but we will give you every single bet, and we will give you 3 each of our best ones, and then the rest of them consensus. So I like it. Maybe we give you 4 each. Maybe we give you 4 games each, and then the rest of them consensus. You know what I'm saying? We have possibilities now.
Leaves room to just do the primetime games. We'll be consistent on prime times, and then we'll take our games on the weekends and see how it works out.
I like it, man. Like we might just go through the entire thing, and then like he has his bet for this game. His best bet is the over. My best bet is the side. Or His bet is the over. Mine's the under. You gotta choose who you believe. Like I don't know, you can do that too. We can do anything. We have a lot of things to talk about. We will get back to y'all before Friday on how we're going to do the Friday format, but we will have it all planned out. And I'm so excited, bro. I'm just so excited us to be able to bet sides and not have to parlay props together because one prop hits, the other one doesn't hit. You don't get no money. Robbery. So, bro, today happened today, bro. I had I had Burden for the Bears over whatever yards he had. He had the yards, but again, guess what? Dallas Goddard shat his pants, and guess what? No money for me. No money for me at all. But I could have bet um, Bears plus 3.5. Burden over 12 and a half receptions, receiving yards. Boom, 101. So it's gonna be a lot more fun. I can't wait. I'm excited.
That's what sucks. That's what on the books, dude. You don't have to take another team. You could, if you wanted to pick. This is what I love about the books. If you wanted to, if let's say you know Jalen Hurts specifically, he's gonna throw 24 for 30. He's gonna have 250 and 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, no interceptions. You can bet every single one of those stats on a parlay and throw it together and not have to throw some bullshit in there. So if you know one person specifically, whatever position it is for the most part, you can bet just that guy and make hella money or not at all. And that's where I'm of not having to have that bullshit because that's where they get you is having to have the other team in there. You don't need that shit. The book.
Really. It could be like I don't want to bet on the Raiders in this Chargers game. I don't. They're trash. So, but you got to go pick somebody to bet on because you got to. And if they miss, you don't get no money. We robbed you. Exactly. You want me to bet on Geno Smith? Really?
Stupid.
Me?
I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
No, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not betting on Geno Smith. You can't make me.
Hell no. Hell to the no, dog. Get your
But
ass out
that
of
is
here, Gino.
that's our bet for the week. Watch the shorts, guys. I'll have shorts out this week. I did not have them out last week. It was too busy day, busy week. But we're gonna have shorts out for sure. We have a lot of content in this episode to put shorts out. It's an hour and 27 damn minutes, bro. I gotta go. My girl's probably hungry. I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and get this food. But yeah, we got. Hey, we'll be back again on Monday. So peace.